Okay, and we're back. The number of subscribers that I have been getting has been steadily climbing, which is great. This also means that my inbox has been getting filled up, which I don't mind answering questions. However, just know that the time that I take to do that means less time that I have to make videos. There's always a trade-off. So, something to keep in mind. I've had like one person who sends me like 5 or 10 questions a day. And this person just can't seem to understand and get the concept of why silence is so important. And so most of the questions have to do with the same thing, although it kind of jumps around a bit. This person tends to be hung up on, if silence is so important in magic, then why am I talking about it? And the answer is, I'm not. I'm not talking about it. I never talk about any magical operations that I'm doing currently. Until after they're done, then I can talk about it all I want. If you notice, I do not put out a video every single day. That's because these videos are worked around my magical schedule. People tend to have a polarized, all-or-nothing mindset. But see, there's a balance there. Silence is the yin to talking's yang. There's a balance. It's not all or nothing. I'm not going to waste my desire for change like so many people do, sitting around talking about it. Instead, I'm going to utilize and focus that energy in ritual to affect change. Did you hear one of my little critters in the background agreeing with me? There's an input and an output. What goes in naturally has to come out. This is called expression. We are expressive beings. What most people do is express through non-focused talk. They just blurt out there, which accomplishes nothing. The magician takes the input, aligns it with his desire, and then focuses it in a concentrated ritual and expresses it that way to create change. But see, people don't want to accept a lot of answers that are given to them. This is why I get 5, 10 questions a day on the same thing. And the answer is going to stay the same no matter how many times they ask. That silence is important. That's just one reason silence is important. I did a whole video on silence. There are many, many reasons why silence is important. And experience is going to be the best teacher. So, try it. See, many people are simply incapable of understanding or accepting the answers that are given to them. Which is fine, you're not obligated to, but just realize that I probably won't be able to help you with your questions then. And that experience is going to be your best teacher. So you need to try these things for yourself. So to demonstrate the importance of silence, I'm going to remain silent on the topic of silence. There are some other messages that I get that I go to reply to, and then YouTube hides them from me. And I can't respond. I'll approve a comment, and then I can't find it. Now, I'm still working through whatever system they're trying out now. But somebody sent a message saying that they're using my videos as their main curriculum, and no. That would not be a good idea. I know I said that I'm treating this as a school and a class, but this is more like summer school, okay? This is like filling in the things that you may have missed. I would not base your entire practice on just these videos. And that goes for anything. I mean, to base everything that you're doing on one person and what one person is doing is foolhardy. It's flattering and all, but a lot of magic in the occult is based upon perspective. And so you should be always seeking out other perspectives. It's great that you seem to align with my perspective, but as I said from the beginning, this isn't the only way to do things, and it's not for everyone. The entire basis of the channel is to give a new perspective, and I tend to like to focus on the things that you may have missed or are not being told to you in the books, etc. And for this reason, I do tend to jump around a bit, so it's not really a great idea to base everything on my videos, everything that you're doing, because I'll just give you an example. At the beginning of the series, I was really focused on depolarization and getting people to do the middle pillar. And when I was doing that, I neglected to mention the importance of banishing along with grounding. Yeah, and it is important. I went back and corrected that. But if you're just going by my videos, you can see how you might run into some difficulties here and there. You can certainly learn a lot from my videos and my channel, but I would not base your entire practice upon this channel. Now, if you're serious about working magic in the occult in the Golden Dawn style, I recommend that you get a book on self-initiation. There's the one that I use personally, the one that I have recommended before. It's Kabbalah, Magic, and the Great Work of Self-Transformation. But I hear Cicero's book is good too. Read them both. See which one you're drawn to more. If you're working another magical system or tradition, well, stick with that tradition. But you can still learn things from this channel. We're always learning. This channel is more to fill in the blanks and to give a lot of the reasons why. Because, let's face it, a lot of books just say, well, who cares why it works, just do it. And a lot of books do that. It doesn't matter what's going on, it just matters if it works or not. Well, I like to know what's going on and why things are the way they are. And so my meditation and a lot of my practice is focused on the why, which I then pass on to you via these videos. Another person said that they had been practicing magic for a while and wanted to know if I had any information on Kabbalah and magic and a host of general things that I could send them. That's kind of what I'm doing here with with these videos. At least I'm trying to. Do I have any extra special secret information tucked away in the closet of my temple that I can give to you? No. This is the information that I'm giving. Everybody gets the same info, beginner and advanced alike. It's another reason you probably shouldn't base your practice entirely upon what I'm doing here in these videos, but if I do construct them in a sort of chronological order, so that if you follow from the very beginning and go through the Mystery School series, that it will make more and more sense to you. No, I do not have any advanced information that I'm going to be handing out specifically to certain people. I'm just not going to do that. It'll take a lot more time. And plus, if I do it for you, I got to do it for everyone who asks. No, I'm not going to work like that. I'm just simply not going to. Not at this time, anyway. And who knows? In the future, I may do some webinars or seminars. Who knows where this will lead? But at this time, what I got is what you get. And look at that. We're up to 10 minutes already. So I was going to do a talk on black magic versus white magic and how I had a little bit of magic go awry with undesirable results. But it looks like I'm going to have to save that until next time. Take care.